art as an assignment for school. I was told by my history teacher to write an essay on the subject of evil. I started investigating right away, focusing on the view of evil by different religions through history. While investigating this subject, I started having weirder and waking dreams about people committing horrible crimes about war and death. Until one night, sound asleep, I found myself in a sort of case in complete darkness. My only source of light was my cell phone. After roaming around this place, I hear strange loud noises from the distance. I knew I had to escape from here some way, but where to go? Which way? What's awaiting in the dark? After having this regular nightmare, so I decided to tell my father about this.
When I heard about news for the first time from my daughter, it seemed a very wild idea, but I started to do some research and found out that the news concept already existed. I found various blogs and articles referring to this as a real thing. I was worried by the nightmares my daughter was having, so as a type of relief I decided to turn this concept into a video game, to turn the nightmares into something fun, to take away the fear of them.
When Ivan told me about this concept of turning his daughter's nightmares into a game, we started looking for references to see what aesthetic this evil form could take inside a video game. So looking into this, we chose to personify this evil in a cartoonish way, but not to take away the scare factor as well. So in this direction we went with a Miyazaki related style, and we added the pixel art element to create this specific atmosphere. And we also took inspiration from games like Montezuma's Revenge or Pitfall, where there are no visible villains, but there's always this underlying tension and fear. And we also added elements of difficulty like the randomly generated levels, and this helped to achieve the confusion and nightmarish feel we were aiming for, because everything changes like every time you dream. And in this same direction, there's no save in the middle of a game, because it needs to feel like a nightmare where you can't quit, where you have to follow through. To complete this cartoonish nightmare feel, we chose to take inspiration on the soundtracks of Danny Elfman to create this dark but at the same time entertaining mood. And these pieces were composed to adapt to certain game situations, so this enhances the experience. The girl was designed obviously to resemble the daughter, so it's depicted as a fragile teenage girl. Because of her nightmares, this girl starts seeing changes in her everyday life, and this changes the game away from the basic dungeon crawlers and more to the storytelling kind of game. We crafted this piece to convey a very emotional subject, so our goal here is to make the game to feel as vivid and immersive as possible, to resemble the way that we lived the nightmares and dreams when we were young.
We decided to put the game on Kickstarter to have it in time and to turn it into what we know the game can give, which is an incredible adventure. To do this, we need funding to increase the number of people that work in the game, like programmers and artists, to develop the missing parts of news. As a team, we believe that video games are a fundamental tool for storytelling, creating values. We believe in the important social aspect of gaming. We think games are the novels of the 21st century. We take great inspiration from R.L. Stevenson's quote, "In the child's world of dim sensation, play is all in all. Making believe is the gist of his whole life, and he cannot so much as take a walk except in character."